The MRF-D MAGTAF from Darwin can deploy forward into the first island chain, and then when required, can pivot and simultaneously execute operations throughout the region.
Go right. 5.
We started the Surge series when we got the task to execute urgent life-saving support and foreign disaster relief. And that transition from doing crisis response with urgent life-saving right into contingency response would demonstrate the speed at which this MAGTAF can work.
So during Exercise Aelon, the ACE supported para-ops, specifically military freefall with the Australian Defence Forces. We conducted a simulated airfield seizure with the Armed Forces of the Philippines.
The most important achievement of Exelon, hands down, is the execution of operations with our key allies and partners. We are in a supporting role to the Australians and the Philippines. And for the first time, we had the Australian Amphibious Force forward working with the Filipinos on a combined joint forcible entry operation. That was the exercise that we were supporting and enabling. That hands down continues to be the most important thing we do. Because as stand-in forces, we won't stand alone. It means we stand together. And the more we practice that, and the more that we exercise it, and we exercise it under the harshest conditions, that's what's going to get us ready for when we're needed the most. And that's what Exelon gave us the opportunity to demonstrate, to validate, and really to showcase to the world what we can do when we're there together with our closest allies and partners in the Pacific. The transition from Exelon to Supergrid Shield demonstrates a multitude of things, but most importantly, the operational reach of our stand-in forces. So we didn't just leave the Philippines, we still had a formation within the Philippines, and then we deployed another formation and reinforced it in Indonesia to execute Supergrid Shield.
So the training being conducted was a joint exercise that started off with small unit training. So that was us working with the partner nations, doing some platoon level training. Our readiness and capabilities were improved by working with the partner force here, specifically the Indonesians. What they offer in the jungle realm was pretty invaluable, and the joint training we were able to do with them adds another tool in our toolbox to operate in environments like this. The other key piece was the amphibious landing. So seeing how we can move partner forces ashore with partner ships, very interesting to see it all kind of come together, and really demonstrates the capability we have when we work together. When you have an exercise of this magnitude like Supergrid Shield, you really get to see what that level of commitment is. And for the nations that were present, you could tell they were here to train hard and train together. So in the next fight, when we are all called upon to work together, we're able to do that successfully.
What we continue to achieve, it's absolutely remarkable. We went from Darwin to the Philippines, transitioned from crisis to contingency, and then expanded operational reach out to Supergrid Shield. And then while that was all tying up, we then embarked GCE and ACE elements onto the USS Miguel Keith. Well, it's a historic first for the MRF-D MAGTAF. And what it does is demonstrate the operational reach and depth that stand-in forces have through any means available.
So positioning Ospreys aboard the Miguel Keith just showed our flexibility as a unit. It showed that we can operate both ashore and afloat and contribute to ship-to-shore missions or shore-to-ship missions as well.
The Miguel Keith as an expeditionary staging base provides exceptional capability that when combined with components of the MAGTAF truly sends a message to our adversaries that throughout the expanse of the Pacific, there is no place that Marines cannot go and will not go. We're demonstrating something new It's different, and our adversaries must take notice. We will use all aspects available to us from the Joint and Combined Force to move Marines throughout the full expanse of the Pacific to ensure that when the time comes, we are in position.